Yoruba youth, you will have to deassociate yourself from seeing yourself as Nigerian youth if you want your homeland to be great. Then I will give you another example why this is very important. It is very important. We released to you a new article that was recently published. The title of that article was Ethnic Fertilities Behavior and Internal Migration in Nigeria. It was published by Journal of Population Sciences in March 2020. Every reasonable young Yoruba, or those who call themselves Yoruba youth, who were born between 1999 and 2020, all of them, they need to read a copy of that article. And some of us need to read it too. But I stated this clearly about a week ago when I started discussing about this article. I haven't read the article. I believe it is because of our political speeches, our research work, that young Yoruba have sat down to conduct that research. Every politician in Yoruba land should read that book as well. Last 1 week ago, I said to you that from that book, articles rather, published, it says 75% of internal migrants among the three major ethnic groups in Nigeria are living in Yoruba land. That's the research from that articles. And then I'm asking some of our members, YYF members, recently, this morning, I circulated to you the abstract of this book and another. I am going to read through the abstract, and I appreciate if you can help to share this with people on our social media watching us. I will be reading from that abstract, and you will see certain things why young Yoruba, you must see yourself as Yoruba youth and not as Nigerian youth. From that article, it says 82% of Hausa Fulani people leaving their region to live in another region comes to live in Yoruba land. Very dangerous for our development. 82% of Hausa Fulani people, they are fed up of their home region. Their next port of call is Yoruba land. So that means that if you randomly selected 100 Hausa Fulani, more than 82, about 82 out of 100, all of them interview, they all want to come and live and die in Yoruba land. Now, what is the percentage of the Igbo? From the same research, it says that 84.2% of Igbo who are running away from their region comes to Yoruba land. Why are they running away from their own space? This is a fundamental question. Don't they have their own political leaders? Don't they have resources to govern their space? Why are they running away from their space? I have lived in United Kingdom for well over 13 years of my life. I don't see Scottish people running away from Scotland to come and live in England. I don't see the Welsh running away from their region to come and live in England. The Northern Irish, as a mark of respect, they don't even want to live in England because of the enmity between the two regions. Do you understand? In England, they have over 300 underground train stations, trains that are moving on the ground. They also have surface train, 300, more than 300 across England. The entire Wales is a region. They have not a single underground train station. In the whole of Northern Ireland, not a single underground train station. In Scotland, they only have one underground train station that was built in the 17th century. But England has over 300. What does that tell you? England is a very rich region in United Kingdom. But you don't see the poor Scottish running to England. They stayed in Scotland to make it great. You don't see the poor Welsh running to England. They stayed in Wales to make that nation great. Likewise, the Northern Irish. But the question is, why is it difficult for Hausa, Fulani, and the Igbo to live in their region? Why? They lack human capital. They cannot grow the economic of their region. The Scottish, they have human capital. They are growing the economic of their region. The Welsh, they have human capital. They are growing the economic of their region. The Northern Irish, they have human capital. They are growing the economic of their region. They are not running away. But Hausa, Fulani, and Igbo, they lack human capital.